Welcome to Movie Time, and today we are counting down the top 10 web series and TV shows of 2023. Stay tuned until the end of the video and let us know in the comments which series is your favorite. Number 10. The Winter King, Season 1. The Winter King is a British historical drama television series adapted from Bernard Cornwell's The Warlord Chronicles novels, featuring Ian de Sestecker in the role of King Arthur. The show made its debut on MGM Plus on August 22, 2023. The story is a retelling of the Arthurian legend and takes place in post-Roman Dark Age Britain, a land where the warrior King Arthur has been exiled. Merlin has vanished, Saxon invaders threaten, and a vulnerable child king occupies the throne. Within this setting, we encounter a conceited and unpopular Lancelot, an ambitious and conniving Guinevere, a more reclusive druid than a mystical magician in Merlin and Mordred, who is the legitimate heir to the throne as Uther's grandson. The story is narrated by the elderly Saxon-born monk Durfal Cadarn to Igraine, a young queen long after Arthur's demise. Number 9. Invasion, Season 2. Invasion is a science fiction television series created by Simon Kinberg and David Wheel. The first season consists of 10 episodes that premiered on Apple TV Plus for the first time on October 22, 2021. The second season comprises 10 episodes that were broadcast on August 23, 2023. Earth is visited by an alien species that poses a grave threat to the existence of humanity. The unfolding events are witnessed in real time through the perspectives of 5 ordinary individuals scattered across the globe. In Oklahoma, retired Sheriff John Bell Tyson discovers a peculiar circular enclosure mysteriously appearing in the middle of a farm. In New York, Anisha Malik's home is devastated by a strange explosion. In Afghanistan, Navy SEAL Trevante Ward loses his unit to a mysterious entity. In Japan, communications engineer Mitsuki struggles to understand why a Japanese space shuttle has ceased radio communication. In England, a metallic rain from the sky results in a school bus accident. All of them are in a quest to comprehend the chaos and turmoil unfolding around them. Number 8. Harlan Coben's Shelter, Season 1. Harlan Coben's Shelter is a crime drama television series directed by Edward Orenless. The series consists of a total of 8 episodes. It made its debut on Friday, August 18, 2023, with the release of the first 3 episodes on Prime Video. Subsequently, a new episode will be unveiled every week on Fridays until the season finale. Shelter tells the story of 15-year-old Mickey Bolitar, whose life takes a turn for the worse. After witnessing his father's death and having to place his mother in rehab, Mickey relocates to Castleton, New Jersey to live with his aunt. Starting at a new school, Mickey crosses paths with Ashley Kent, and they develop a friendship. However, Ashley vanishes mysteriously, leaving no clues behind. As Ashley's disappearance unfolds, Mickey becomes entangled in a complex web of secrets. With the assistance of 2 new friends, Spoon and Ema, they begin to uncover a sinister underground world that might hold the key to solving decades-old mysteries of disappearances. Number 7. American-Born Chinese, Season 1. American-Born Chinese is an action comedy television series created by Kelvin Yu for Disney+. The series is based on the 2006 graphic novel American-Born Chinese by Jean Luen Yang, who drew inspiration from his own adolescent years in the 1990s, incorporating elements from Chinese folktales and mysticism found in the classic Chinese novel Journey to the West. The series consists of 8 episodes and premiered on Disney Plus on May 24, 2023. The story revolves around Jin Wang, a high school student who recently moved from the city's Chinatown to a quiet suburb in San Francisco. Although born and raised in the United States, Jin Wang struggles to reconcile the different aspects of his personality. And this struggle to understand his place in the world is the central theme of the entire story. While Jin is dealing with his worries and issues, he befriends a new student named Wei Chen. Wei Chen is from Taiwan and introduces Jin to the book Journey to the West. More worlds collide as Jin unwittingly becomes embroiled in a battle of Chinese mythological gods. Number 6. Dark Winds, Season 2. Dark Winds is a crime drama mystery television series created by Graham Rowland based on the Leafhorn and Chi novel series by Tony Hillerman. It premiered on AMC and AMC Plus on June 12, 2022, with the first season consisting of 6 episodes. After its premiere, the series was renewed for a 6-episode second season, which premiered on July 30, 2023. Set in 1971 in a secluded corner of the Navajo Nation near Monument Valley, Dark Winds traces the story of Lieutenant Joe Leafhorn of the Tribal Police as he grapples with a series of apparently unconnected crimes. The deeper he delves into the quest for truth, the more he unravels the scars of his past. Alongside him on this journey is his newly appointed deputy Jim Chi, who carries his own unresolved conflicts from his earlier years on the reservation. Together, these two men confront malevolent forces, navigate the complexities of their relationship, and battle their inner demons as they strive for redemption. Number 5. Sweet Tooth, Season 2. Sweet Tooth is a fantasy drama television series developed by Jim Mickle. It is based on the comic book series created by Jeff Lemire and published by DC Comics' Vertigo imprint. The first season, consisting of 8 episodes, was released on Netflix in June 2021. The second season, consisting of 8 episodes, was released in April 2023, and the third and final season will be released in early 2024. The narrative centers on a 10-year-old hybrid boy named Gus. A decade ago, a cataclysmic event known as the Great Crumble wreaked havoc on the world, giving rise to the enigmatic birth of hybrid babies, part human and part animal. The origin of these hybrids remains a mystery, leaving many humans uncertain whether they are the cause or a consequence of the virus. Consequently, a significant portion of humanity harbors fear and actively hunts them down. For the past 10 years, Gus, a sheltered hybrid boy with deer-like characteristics, has lived in seclusion within a forest sanctuary. Unexpectedly, he forms a friendship with Jeopard. Together, they embark on an epic journey across post-apocalyptic America, seeking answers about Gus's origin, Jeopard's past, and the meaning of home. Number 4. Good Omens, Season 2. Good Omens is a fantasy comedy series created by Neil Gaiman based on his and Terry Pratchett's 1990 novel of the same name, a co-production between Amazon Studios and BBC Studios. The series was directed by Douglas McKinnon, with Gaiman also serving as showrunner. The first season consisting of 6 episodes. All episodes of the first series were released on Amazon Prime Video on May 31, 2019. The second season, consisting of 6 episodes, was released in its entirety on July 28, 2023. The series follows 2 characters, the Demon Crowley played by David Tennant, and the Angel Aziraphale played by Michael Sheen. They are longtime acquaintances who have grown accustomed to each other's company and have settled into a pleasant life on Earth, serving as representatives of heaven and hell. When told that Armageddon is about to happen, the final battle between heaven and hell, they team up to prevent the coming of the Antichrist and the end of the pleasant existence they enjoy on Earth. To do that, they have to find the missing Antichrist, an 11-year-old boy who is unaware that he is meant to bring the end of days upon humanity. Number 3. The Morning Show, Season 3. The Morning Show is a drama television series starring Jennifer Aniston, Reese Witherspoon, and Steve Carell that premiered in 10 episodes on November 1, 2019 on Apple TV+. The second season, consisting 10 episodes, that were released on September 17, 2021. The third season, also consisting 10 episodes, that will be shown on September 13, 2023. On May 1, 2023, in anticipation of the third season premiere, Apple renewed the series for a 4th season. The series is inspired by Brian Stelter's 2013 book Top of the Morning. Inside the cutthroat world of morning TV, the story revolves around Alex Levy, played by Jennifer Aniston, who co-anchors The Morning Show, a highly rated morning news program broadcast from Manhattan on the UBN network. However, things take a dramatic turn when her on-air partner of 15 years, Mitch Kessler, played by Steve Carell, is dismissed due to a sexual misconduct scandal. In the aftermath of this scandal, Alex finds herself in a fierce battle to maintain her position as a leading news anchor. She is now paired with a new partner, Bradley Jackson, played by Reese Witherspoon, a field reporter known for her impulsive decision-making, which poses an increasing threat to the network's stability. Number 2. Ted Lasso, Season 3. Ted Lasso is a sports comedy drama television series developed by Jason Sudeikis, Bill Lawrence, Brendan Hunt, and Joe Kelly, based on a character that Sudeikis first portrayed in a series of promotional media for NBC Sports coverage of England's Premier League. The first season of 10 episodes premiered on Apple TV Plus on August 14, 2020, with 3 episodes followed by weekly installments. A second season of 12 episodes premiered on July 23, 2021. In October 2020, the series was renewed for a third season, which premiered on March 15, 2023. Ted Lasso, an American college football coach, is unexpectedly recruited to coach a fictional English Premier League soccer team, AFC Richmond, despite having no previous experience coaching soccer. The team's owner, Rebecca Welton, brings in Lasso with the hope that he will fail, as a way to seek revenge against the team's former owner, her unfaithful ex-husband. Nevertheless, Ted's charisma, personality, and sense of humor gradually win over Rebecca, the team, and even those who initially doubted his suitability for the position. Number 1. Black Mirror, Season 6. Black Mirror is a science fiction drama mystery television series created by Charlie Brooker. The show comprises a total of 27 episodes spread across 6 series, along with 1 special episode. Additionally, there is an interactive film titled Black Mirror, Bandersnatch, released in 2018. The initial 2 series originally aired on the British network Channel 4 in 2011 and 2013, as did the special episode White Christmas in 2014. Subsequently, the program found its home on Netflix, where 4 more series were released in 2016, 2017, 2019, and 2023. Netflix also produced 2 related webisode series, and a companion book called Inside Black Mirror was published in 2018. Black Mirror functions as an anthology series, with each episode presenting a self-contained story situated in a distinct dystopian or speculative future. The overarching theme across the series is its exploration of the dark and often disturbing consequences stemming from advanced technology and its influence on society. These narratives frequently delve into subjects such as the erosion of personal privacy, the dehumanizing effects of digital media, the ethical quandaries brought about by cutting-edge inventions, and the potential for technology to exacerbate pre-existing societal issues. Thank you for watching today's video. By subscribing to our channel, you'll be the first to know about new movie releases. You'll also have access to our curated list of must-see movies, ranging from classic films to the latest blockbusters. So, what are you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button and join our community of movie lovers today.